So welcome back to show of almost being renamed. We almost there, guy. We almost there. We almost there. I promise I'm not. We'll keep dragging it out. Final episode. Never have to commit. No, no, no. We have to save it to episode 9. Yeah, that's when everything happens. Well, fuck rubble. We on 4 of season 2, so Jesus. Yeah, this isn't really Terrell inspired, but I found it and it sounded good. Yeah. So it's got gin. It's got a lavender and sage infused white vermouth. This is what we like to call an effort cocktail. It has gin in it. It's worth it. Yeah, it's gotta be worth it. It's got really, really expensive gin. But since this is a booze and books show, that expensive gin is a tax write-off. Cheers! So here's what happened last week, or the show that aired last week, which we shot like 2 weeks ago. We had decided on a title, which will be one of the finals we about to mention, and after testing it with a few people, realized that these publishing terms that we throw around are not generally known to the populace, even writers, which surprised me quite a bit. So we decided maybe we don't have this in the bag, and we'll take it back to you. I'll announce some finalists and see how it rolls. This one is not a finalist, but I thought it was funny. Winged Beast called it Hemingway outsourcing, which is completely appropriate because we do the drinking, you do the writing. Hey, Distended Livers. Odingo Otama offered flask fiction, which has a good alliterative ring to it. But again, it was like our focus group often didn't get the pun. But the thing is, you don't have to get the pun to get that. It includes booze and fiction. That is absolutely true. So I like it. Which is in contrast to me personal favorite, courtesy of Ronca, which was the Lush Pile, which is of course a take on the term slush pile, which is, for those of you who don't to know, because apparently most people don't, is just the term that they use for any group of unsolicited manuscripts. It's considered a slush pile. It doesn't mean they being rejected. It just means they unsolicited and probably unagented. So I like that a lot because it includes the word lush and it's kind of funny. But people don't seem to know what a slush pile is, so that's a problem. Other finalists for the choosing was one from Morgan, Spirited Discussions. Yeah, that one gets to kind of the heart of the matter, but it's much more sedate. It's not very oofy. Despair suggested Cosmopolitan, and then boom. Like, done. I wrote it down because I think I like the boom. I thought that you were just like, this is it. No, that was not me, boom. Okay. Elliot Hochberg gave us 451 proof. Lachlan Cartland offered us first draft, which I really like. Spelled like yeah. Like, not, yeah, not, and I also offered pros and cons. Clever girl. Yeah, I like that first one, first draft. Become, she gave us top shelf, which I like a lot, except for I think that might be too classy. Yeah, that is really a mean, we make effort cocktails. Yeah, this is like the rare time when we effort, but we ourselves are not classy. We say words like, fuck, and motherfucker, and this fucking sucks. Pabaradactyl suggested booze your own adventure, which might be the most appropriate. I know, in a way. I kind of really like that one. Yev, so there you go. I mean, like, it might be a little too kitty, but at the same time, it totally works because that's what we do. That is exactly what we do. So, oh, but once again, We look forward to what you vote on. So basically we going to do this every other week. We going to do one episode talking about the Viridian Saga, and another episode we'll do a review, so it all be like 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's how we going to do it for the foreseeable future. Shake it off. Yep. So the discussion about Hoeken Book 2 centered largely around this idea of dystopia parody versus what our original idea was, which was more a parody of Tejur's Curse, because it inspired us so much. It just reached down the macadamals of my heart. It just reached down your throat. Squeeze and said, "Cry, uncle," and I said, "Uncle, uncle," and it said I lied. So we wanted to do that because it was funny, but at the same time, since we are trying to do topical parodies, sort of, I think, dystopia is much more of a thing than Tejur's Curse. Yeah. But that's not to say that, like, the idea of the white savior is not a thing, and we cannot, we might be able to marry these two, so that's what we gonna, talk about today. We got entitled. Well, our original idea was going to be Awoken Horizon and a Livin'. We going to be the third one. I'm kind of wondering if, like, maybe, because I like the idea of another being the third one, like another. Here's what I like about the idea of another being the second one, because it's the new moon, and that's where, like, the triangle begins. So, another romantic interest. Glenn did point out that the title Another is kind of different stylistically because Awoken is so what a book would be called, and Another is maybe too far, but we'll see. Although we really do like the idea of a living. I mean, I'm not married to it, but I kind of want to keep it in there somewhere. I am just saying that. Awoken, a livin', and another. Sarah Jessness has always gave us a couple of good ideas. Firstly, the idea that the bad parts of the dystopian society should be things that would relate directly to Sarah's personal life rather than large political issues. Well, because we have to completely miss the point of dystopian, totalitarian things. It can't be about grand, overarching destruction of society. No, it's about what affects them. I think that could be the build-up for the dystopian matriarchy. The matriarchy, run by Scarlet. I really like this idea of, like, the dystopian matriarchy run by Scarlet. No, it's like the Wonder Woman Amazons, only, like, evil. And really hot. And Sarah, of course. But they not really hot. We find that out at the end of the second book, that Scarlet was ugly the whole time, just like in Cinder. Sorry, Cinder, you getting parodied. Sorry. We still enjoyed you. We liked you. But that evil queen. Man. That evil queen. No, the veil hides her mustache. Baker's. As a contrast, I really like the idea of a new law called the Available Health Care Act. And Marion Steen, who has nothing to do with Marion Ellenson, that we should maybe include that political everything, because Sarah, is definitely going to have a but me attitude on how politics work. Also, this idea, like the way Stephanie Meyer refers to herself as a feminist, or at least as pro-woman. Right. Which I find very interesting, and this is where it starts to it starts to dangerously tiptoe over into really condescending territory. Because I think she means it, and I think she's trying to do right by women. She was just, raised in this society and this culture where the idea of, like, what women should be and should do is just so not, like our effete New York, liberal, I need no man, attitude. I think a lot of people who are raised in very conservative Christian backgrounds, or even just conservative backgrounds in general, struggle with that entry to make a place for. I can be a powerful, strong woman and still be a woman from, and what I was taught a woman is. You. Well, I think they're, well, especially with young adult authors. Many of them come from that kind of background. A lot of them come from a really strong religious background that they feel really attached to. And so they have this difficult time kind of reconciling this, modern, I need no man, versus what it means to be a good woman, a moral woman, what you would want your kids to look up to. Aryan librarian says it's got to be religious freedom, right? That's got to be the thing. And also maybe love has been outlawed, which has been done in a book called Delirium, which I'm kind of afraid to read because that sounds like the dumbest thing ever. Well, I think we gonna have to, though. If we end up going, like, oh no, not love. Well, but that's the love and the eat, pray, love. Prayer has been outlawed. Eating has been organified. Oh no, like everyone's being sent to small communal farms. Yeah, which is terrible. And love is. Like, I just want me fucking McDonald's. Maybe, yeah. I just want me fucking McDonald's. Why are you making me eat this? Like homegrown organic shit. What the fuck's a Victory Garden without me lawn? And love's been outlawed. Yeah, and also love's been outlawed because that's what happens. So we have to outsource to India. We keep saying, like, we gotta go to India, man. We have to go to India. So our original idea, after Woken was done, was playing off of this idea of the Tiger's Curse parody. We were going to do, of course, New Moon, Riley Dumpster, again. But then a plot thing happens, and Uncle Neil is like, oh no, Vic, or ethnic third wheel. He's the 10th avatar of Vishnu. Hoopsie. And so then we go to India, and she has her big eat, pray, love journey where, somehow or other we find out that she's the special because white women, we all white women at Somehow all went drew during her to the And at the end, I think we find out that he was actually the 10th avatar. He's not actually Kalki, the 10th avatar of Vishnu. He was like something that Loki did, and we bring in like Loki, but it's like just Marvel. No, it's just Tom Hiddleston. It's just Tom Hiddleston. Like, he keeps quoting Avengers. He's always burdened with glorious something. And but then the world does end. But it's not. It's reborn. Yeah. The old world ends, the new one's reborn. And then Uncle Neil shows up with, "Oh no, everything's okay. It's just we had to get rid of Thursday." Get rid of what? Oh, you see, he didn't even miss it. No one could get the hang of Thursday. Yeah, exactly. That was our original idea. So now it's like the question of do we discard this altogether, or do we try to marry this in some way with this dystopia? The white savior goes to India, and it's also a dystopia somehow. I mean, we figured out why Cthulhu goes to high school. I don't know. I don't see why we can't marry these two ideas. I'm up for the challenge. But, yeah, I am really digging this idea of this eat, pray, love actually referring to, like, eating spin out lot, praying spin out lot, love spin out lot. Hey, I know you like those big gulp sodas, but this is American now, buddy. We don't allow that no more. No, no. I poured it out. No. This is like prohibition all over again. It's like, and then they had like the soda just like a shot glass. You have the soda bootleggers, like the corner bars, the underground, and they allowed to love and drink soda. I really like it. Okay, we gotta do the soda thing. We got to we have to do the soda thing. The totalitarian dystopia work. Because the matriarchy has to stay hot. That's why they have on soda. Yeah, because they only drink seltzer. I think the president should be blue mixin'. No, he's like Obama Bloomberg. Obamberg. No, Bloombito. Bloombito. She's never even been to New York, but we gonna, come on, we need to have Bloombito. President Bloombito. Somehow it's Vince Scarlett the whole time. That's the twist. She's the first lady. Yeah. She brainwashes him and marries him. Woman. Because women, am I right? Women, am I right? God. She's pretty much Robin Wright. In House of Cards. Only she doesn't have Frank Underwood. You only like President Bloomberto is just like whatever you say hot wife. You because that is how women accrue power, by being hot. So anyway, that's our challenge for this week. Marrying this, like White Savior Eat, Pray, Love thing, where we go to India and have to save the day to the whole dystopia, trying to keep it within the whole topical parody thing. Next week, a week from now, you know how bad I am at keeping a schedule, but I'm trying to update on Mondays. We'll be doing Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. In the meantime, please help us brainstorm at Shea Apocalypse. Come in the comments. Make it easy. Make it easy for us in the comments. Just comment there. That's where we go. Trying to sort of collect comments from all other places. Yay, that's hard. And of course, be our friend on Goodreads, where we will, you know, talk things. And you can also give us book recommendations there. I like this drink. Another. I would do the thing, but I am pretty sure this is like maybe their last two of these styles. So, oh right, yeah. Another.